include site selection, architectural design services, community workshops, concept design, schematic design, and assistance with USDA application process.
Y'all had time to review this?
We're in discussion now.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Chairman, board, it looks like this is the first step toward formal committing of county funds towards the library. And, I'm of the same opinion I was initially, that this is something that we should somehow tie to the citizens' involvement, whether it be through tax referendum, increase, whatever. I would not be in favor of moving forward.
Okay, any other comments?
Yeah, I more or less voiced that same opinion. I was against it in the beginning, I'm against it now. I'm not against the library, but I'm against the potential tax increase, or however, I see where we've got the, site evaluation, $15,000. Where's the money coming from?
Okay,
You know, I love libraries, I love books. I have my own library, and I want to just read something. This is in 1584. When a little ship, the Hen, reached England, it was known how Sir Humphrey Gilbert and many of his men had gone down in the depths of that mystic ocean. When it was much dreaded, there was great grief. The possible and bitter speeches were made by the people who stayed at home and predicted disaster to the dreaded enterprise. Raleigh was sorely affected at the loss of his brother, and had he been weak or selfish, this disaster would have unmanned him, and he would have ventured on no more such projects. So that tells me if we're weak and if we're selfish, we're not going to venture on any projects. We have to be strong, courageous, and go forward with what is best for the people here in the county. In the back of North Carolina history book, it has the Constitution. And in the Constitution, it has, the back of that, it has a question. And answers to each section of the Constitution. And one of them is education. Why should schools and etc. be encouraged? So I've turned back to education, to the Constitution. Religious morality and knowledge being necessary to good government and the happiness of mankind. Schools and the means of education shall forever be encouraged. We talk about putting the library itself on a voter referendum. By putting the library on a voter referendum, it's not your reins that's at stake. It's this Board of Commissioners' reins that's at stake. There can be indictment charges filed against the Board of Commissioners for lack of education to the citizens of the county. And yes, it can be. If we were to neglect our school system or any part of the county building, there can be indictment charges. And that's the reason the library itself cannot be put on a voter referendum. A tax increase for a library can, a bond can, has got to be put on a voter referendum. But there's also another bond. If we had a retirement bond, we could use a 2/3 of that retirement bond. And that does not have to be put on a voter referendum. And I believe we need to go forward with this, and I think we're going in the right direction for a new library for the city.
Did you go around and visit any of the buildings? I heard you talking about the emergency responses. Did you go around visit any of the buildings?
I know all about them, I know all about
And
them.
instead of raining and what we've already got?
And I know.
All right,
Yeah.
John.